Just
That's
fuck.
so good. That's so good.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We haven't done any voice clips here. Here. So this one. Here's one for you. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta turn that up. Yeah, shoot me another one.
Get him in there. Alright. Let's say if you were to write a book or someone were to write a book about you, what is the story you would put in that book?
I mean, my whole life's a story, man. So, I mean, it would be...
Give us something.
What
is something you would want in one of the chapters of Scotty Too Hot?
Probably all the chicks I banged.
Go on.
That's probably going to be a short book. Okay?
No way, man. I slayed more dragons.
What is that?
I got
60 chicks in a minute?
dude.
6 chicks in a minute or something?
A long time ago, I stopped keeping count. So it's not about me bragging here, but I mean, I got caught banging a chick in front of 200 people when I was in high school.
Okay, let's hear that story. I want to hear it. Like how that materialized.
That's the introduction.
Like, was it like an assembly, like a quick presentation?
It was almost like that. It was kind of like the movies, right?
Okay.
So we're at one of the biggest parties of the year, all right? And it was a house party. And
how old are you? Like,
I was in grade 12, so I was 17.
So senior year, right?
Senior year, yeah. So I'm sitting beside my buddy on the couch. I see this girl that used to gawk me in the hallways, right?
What do you mean gawk? Like,
look at me, right?
Yeah, she was eyeing you.
Yeah, eye me up. So I look.
Looks like I fucking.
Yeah. So I look at my buddy and I says, "See that girl over there? I'm gonna get her." I whistled at her and she came over. She sat on my lap. 5 minutes later, I had her in the laundry room. And back home, like these two are the most wealthiest guys you've ever met in your lifetime. Like, I mean, they're driving Lamborghinis right now, right? These two brothers, they're twins. They fucking open up the laundry room, and they seen when I was catching a BJ, right? And so they closed the door. Well, they went and rounded up the rest of the party, and they came down there, and then they opened up the door. So it was like everyone's fighting to get a peek in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Are you still getting?
Oh no! I'm doing the deed.
You're like, hold on.
No. I'm
Keep going, baby.
I'm doing the deed. I'm doing the deed right now. So everybody starts chanting my name. Scotty, Skipper. I had my beer beside me, and I'm like, cheersing back. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So I pulled up my pants, and I left. I went to go out the doorway, and it was like my time to win the big game, right? I mean, like instantly. I mean, I was a popular guy before that, but instantly I'm a celebrity, right? Yeah. Everybody's patting me on the back. Yeah, you're the man. And then, I still remember that feeling. I mean, I'm never going to forget it, right? I'm at the Super Bowl. I just won the Super Bowl, right? And I part through. It was like Moses parting the Red Sea, and I come through the I come through the crowd, and then there's all the hot chicks, eh? And they're like, "Oh, Scotty, you motherfucker, you better date her, right?" And you know what?
What'd you do, Scotty? Did you date her?
Oh yeah, a little bit. But I took her virginity that night. I had to. Yeah. So
she fell in love though after, eh?
Oh, she did, man. Yeah. I mean that's me. Yeah. I steal girls' hearts. Growing up, I would just steal them and then smash their hearts after, man. I was a terrible guy, man.
Hey, but you're getting BJs in the laundry room, so they must like you for something.
I mean, like all those girls that were like Scott, I ended up slaying half of them. No, I couldn't go anywhere for months after, and I'd be like in the McDonald's line up, and I'd be like, some guy'd be like, "Hey man, I know you. You're that guy, right?" And he'd be patting me on the back, and then the girl, his old lady, be like eyeing me up, like, I mean, like all the teachers, I mean, all the teachers knew her dad had a nervous breakdown, took 3 months off work. I mean,
not because of you, though.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
you're not intimidating, though. You're soft. You're a lover.
I am now, man. I am what I am. I can't change what I am, right?
Scotty, you're a little lover boy now, eh?
I'm Kelowna's dating expert, man. You need some advice. I'm gonna give you some advice.
Give me some advice. So, okay, well, hold on. I have
Top
this
5
girl.
rules.
She's right behind me right now. I need some advice on like what to say to her. Like, what do I say to her, Scotty?
That's okay.
Bottom line is that you always gotta compliment a girl, man.
Hey,
I love your wife.
should I compliment her right now?
No.
Okay.
She's giving you the cold shoulder.
Yeah,
but you know
fine.
what the best thing to do
What's up?
is when you, as often as you can,
Yeah.
come over and get Austin's new puppy
Yes.
and take it. And if you want to pick up chicks,
It's Scotty. It's honestly unfair, right? Like it's like a cheat code. It's you just have the upper hand.
guy
on
wants the
that
chicks.
dog.
He doesn't even
It's
know
like
it.
it's
doesn't know
unfair.
it.
It's
Yeah.
a cheat code, like I said.
I'm thinking
You
about
have
just
that.
getting puppies and renting them out to fucking guys so they can pick up. I mean,
Yeah.
like one of my.
Have you seen the Tiger King? You know how they have like the tiger cubs and they
Yeah.
like constantly like switch them out. Have you seen the Tiger King?
You know what? I haven't.
Holy shit, Scotty! I'm telling you, man, you gotta take like 3 or 4 days, and you just have to watch that show. Like,
Oh yeah.
it is one of
I'm
the
too busy
most-
watching porn, man. Fuck, man. I'm up to 8 hours a day jerking off.
Hey, at least just give us 45 minutes of your day for at least a week.
Fuck.
45
All right,
minutes,
my
that's
hand
all
needs
we
a
ask
break.
for.
Yeah, seriously, your right arm's looking a bit stronger than your left. You gotta wean off.
I've been working out.
Balance that shit out, man.
Yeah.
Working out.
Oh fuck! Put those no guns here,
No
man.
guns.
Do you know that?
Hey, it is what it is, man. That's what I got. I don't got no six pack, but I got the guns and the tattoos to go along with them.
Are those things licensed too, or are they unrestricted?
They're restricted, buddy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah.
It's the only man that knows how to operate those ones.
Yeah, that's good.
Pow, pow, pow. They're going off here. These fucking hair triggers on these motherfuckers, eh? Fucking hair triggers.
No safety on either.
Never. This gun doesn't come with a safety. No. It's like those old pellet guns that used to get with the crack barrel, man. Fucking, you go off like a fucking race car, right? So, I got some questions for you guys. So,
Fire away.
all right. So, I what are you? 24?
23 and
23?
21.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to be in 2 years from now? You gotta make sure you speak into the mic for me, boys.
That's such a tough question, Scotty.
Yeah.
I really have to think about that one. Like 2 years from now, I don't think about the future like that. Like I kind of take it day by day. You know, I don't really want to think like what am I going to be in 2 years. I want to think like what am I going to do tomorrow? Like what am I doing right now? Like it's such a tough question. What do you
So
think?
you're living in the moment.
I try to as much as
Yeah.
I can. Like, you know, you can stress out as much as you want about the future, but all that matters is what you're doing right now. Like, if you're happy right now, that's great. Like, I don't know why we're.
Well, for one thing, you have to have some kind of goals. You know what I mean? You have to have some kind of goals.
What if you're lost though and you don't know what your goals are?
Well, then you
have to
better sit the fuck down and get out a pad of paper and start fucking finding out what you want to do, man. And you want to list those goals. That's what you have to have something to achieve in your lifetime, man. I mean, you just can't, you're not no fucking hippie strolling through life, right?
But what if that's the problem with people not being able to find those goals?
You go get them. If you can't find them, you go get them. Yeah. I mean, anything's achievable. I mean, that's the thing about being a Canadian or an American. I mean, anything's possible, right? If whatever you want to do, man, you just set out and do it. I mean, when I came here to Kelowna this time, after all this stuff started, I had a lot of shit to do. I never expected this is my chance. I'm 40. I wanted this to happen when I was young, right? I always wanted to be in some kind of entertainment. I wanted to be a performer, right? I wanted to be famous, and I held a little resentment growing up. That's why
Why resentment? Though?
Well, because I figured that I was entitled to it.
Entitled to what? Being a performer? Or
I figured it should have landed on my lap. I figured God fucked me or give me a raw deal, and I was a fucking pipe fitter. You know what I mean? That wasn't good enough for me. I had a girlfriend that was a nurse, brand new house, 23, Lincoln, boat, truck. And what more do I want? I figured that I wanted more, and I figured that the way I look at it in hindsight is that God didn't want to give it to me at that point in time in my lifetime because He knew I'd fuck it up good. right? I would be dead, or I would
give what to you though, Scotty?
my opportunity to be me, and to be voiced and to be heard. You know what I mean? This is why I'm monopolizing on this opportunity, because this is my platform to be heard, and where it goes from here, fuck, man, sky's the limit, man. I mean, I'll tell you, I got a goal. I'll tell you about my goal. So I had everything I had to do. I mean, I had my business license. I had the website. I mean, like, I had to get this and this and that, and I had to do this, and then go after target my marketing, and I had to look for sponsors, and I had to fucking do this, and I had to do that. So I put all these papers on my closet door, and I just, week 1, this is what I need to get done. Week 2, this is what I have to do. And so at the end of week 6 was a big cash symbol. And it didn't quite work out that way, but I mean, I'm there. I've accomplished everything that I put on that wall. And that's the first time in my lifetime that I've set out to be that focused and fucking did what I would wanted to do. I mean, and I really feel accomplished, man. I mean, like, in the last few months, what I've achieved, I've never achieved in my lifetime. I mean, like, I got a legal business. I got. I'm having a good time, and I'm gonna stick to this, and doors are opening up for me, man. Doors open up for me. Like, this all started with just one phone call into the radio station, and I was on for 5 months straight. You know what I mean? And they pushed me towards this. And it is what it is, man.
Hey, do you think at a younger age the reason you couldn't start this sooner is because you're selfish towards yourself?
Well, I mean, no, for one thing, I mean, like, I grew up in a small town, right?
Can I quickly ask, like, did you not know what you wanted before? Like, were you kind of just like, because it sounds like you made it, you know, you got this nice wife, nurse, like, nice house, boat, like, did you not know what you wanted, or you kind of just like...
Well, I mean, I wanted to be a pilot. And I didn't get accepted into pilot school.
Like planes, or... Okay.
So, I went to Calgary for aircraft maintenance engineering. When I was in school, the Canadian government, I'm a Canadian male, average white male, and I asked for my student loans, and the Canadian government said that my parents made too much money, and they robbed me of my chance of getting an education, and so I held some resentment, and I mean, like, I'm a best tradesman. I mean, I'm a high pressure welder. I'm a pipe fitter. I mean, I'm good at what I do.
Why not continue doing that though? Like, it just wasn't for you, or?
Wow, man,
you just want to chase a dream, right?
I'm achieving a dream. I'm not chasing one. I'm achieving one. And I mean, when you slave in and slave out every day,
trust me, Scotty. You're talking to 2 9-to-5ers here, sometimes 7 to 7ers. Like, we both work hard.
The worst life you can ever.
We all have almost had our souls sucked right out of us. Like, we're numb. We're numb. We don't know what we want to do. We're living it. We're taking it day by day.
Regardless of the job, it can be the easiest one ever. 9 to 5 is the worst.
Yeah, you don't feel any accomplishment.
Exactly.
You don't feel any accomplishment. You're working for the man. You're collecting your. It's just never enough. And I mean, like, you wake up and you tie your work boots on in the morning and you're like, fuck.
Every single day, all I think about is swerving into the other lane. Saying, like, fuck this. I don't want to go to work today. Fuck this shit.
Oh man, I was a professional at making up excuses. Actually, Mike fired me for drinking on the job. I worked for my best buddy 10 years ago, and I mean, great boss. I was running a couple of the jobs for him, and it just worked out really well for me, right? And I was an alcoholic, man, and like, I was in the lift one day, and there's beer cans. I'm stepping on beer cans, and Mike was like, "Oh, Scotty, man, yeah, he had to let me go," and it is what it is. But he's my best buddy now, and yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, but then again, there you go, man. Like, booze and shit like that will steal your fucking jobs from you. When booze, drugs, whatever, it starts affecting your life, your job, your family, your relationships. I mean, just not you alone, but I mean, when it's affecting the people around you.
That's an issue, hey?
It's an issue, man.
See, like, Scotty, the thing is I think Steele and I are both at the stage in our life where booze almost like enhances our relationship.